All right, welcome back to another 1010 Baltimore talk show. I have the pleasure of being here today with an organization, a group called G Up Nation. And the leader of the group, Mr. Coach Sean Robinson. I want to welcome you to the show, sir.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the invite.
Thanks, I'm glad you came. And we got some young people here that's a part of the organization. I get y'all to go around and say your name, say who you are and how old you are. We can start with you since you got the mic.
Ibrahim Robinson.
Ibrahim Robinson.
They call me Showtime.
Showtime. All right.
Ayana Strasburg, 14.
All right.
Musa Robinson, call me Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm.
Muhammad Sugar Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray.
Yeah, they call me that 12 years old.
Okay, all right.
My name is Candace Carter. I'm 16 years old. They call me Hard Hitter.
Hard hitter. Okay. Welcome you all to the show. I'm glad y'all can make it here. Now, Coach Sean, tell us a little bit about G Up Nation, what you guys are all about, what you guys do, and where the name came from.
G Up Nation basically is a boxing mentoring program. It started from my basement. It started when I was unemployed and I didn't have a job. And the main thing I always tell my children is not to give up, get up, and do something about your circumstances. So when it kind of dawned on me that I needed to get up, I put my gloves on, went downstairs, hit the bag for a couple of seconds, minutes, and then, you know, the thoughts and stuff, negativity and all that began to leave me. And then after that, something just told me to get up and never give up. So that G up means to get up, do something about your situation and strive for change. And nation represents the village. We are one village. Baltimore, you know how they say it takes a village to raise a child.
Right.
So that's what we represent. We represent the whole entire village in Baltimore as far as the gyms. They're doing something positive for the community, for the youth, bringing the youth off the streets, providing them with a safe haven, and providing them with discipline. And there's so much more, I don't want to go on, but.
All right, I appreciate that. All right, so let's hear from some of y'all. What is G Up Nation to y'all? What does it mean to y'all? What has it done for y'all?
G Up Nation means to us, put the guns down, put the gloves up.
I like that. What about you, Sugar Ray?
I have the same idea as the Reeves, and I also say get up and blow up.
Okay, all right. Anybody else want to input on that?
G Up Nation, like my brother said, put the guns down, put the gloves up, but around everywhere around the United States and the States.
Wow. So that's maybe.
Says that we are train and never lose.
Okay.
G Up Nation means we never give up. Even when you're down, get up. G Up Nation.
That's powerful. So how long has G Up Nation been in existence, Coach?
I would say probably approximately first we evolved from Team Robinson. Team Robinson represents all four of my all four of my children.
Okay.
And then after that, when Candace, because she's a girl, it was the Robinson boys.
Okay.
Representing the Robinson boys. And then evolved from the Robinson boys, Team Robinson with Candace.
Right.
And then from that evolved G Up Nation because everybody knows our children.
Wow.
They represent a force here in Baltimore. From Upton Boxing Gym. We train at home. We train in the gym. And G Up Nation is what it is. It's a force. It's a movement. It's a calling. And it's just to unite people, unite the community, unite the gyms in Baltimore, and like Candace said, on a national scale. We have friends and we have gyms from Rhode Island to Boston, Jersey, Philadelphia, DC, and they all are well familiar with our children. They're all familiar with our stand in terms of what we represent. And we just, we're a village of fighters. You know what I'm saying? Our fighters are not just boxing.
Right.
We built a community garden last year. We're about to start that up again. So we represent a whole a variety of activities and movements and stuff.
Wow, that's great. Now, the thing I like, and you said in the beginning that this birth from you being unemployed and going in the basement, you said, and just punching on the bag. And from there, it stemmed into, you know what, I'm going to get my kids involved and get them active in boxing. Is that pretty much what happened?
Yeah, you know how when you are confronted with a situation, negativity,
Right.
the devil likes idle time.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, not being able to provide for my family, it kind of hit home.
Wow.
So it was something that I had to do. I'm sitting here telling my children not to give up and to keep pushing. So I had to give up myself and just beat the bag up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then after that, that G up. I'm like, yeah, I got the G up. And then that nation came as far as I have people who, like, I have my uncle Philip. I have other people that supports us when we're down, supports us when we're in need. So, the only thing that I said, it's time for a movement of calling, and not just in keeping amongst my children. Let's go and help other children. Let's go help other children that don't have that opportunity to explore different states. Like boxing it can take you from different states, being able to let them see what's something bigger than themselves outside of Baltimore. But they're treated like a celebrity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Winning nationals and stuff like that, or just even compete in national titles.
Right, right. Now, it's something interesting, and I want you to say this. I don't remember it in total, but I follow you on Facebook, and you posted something about other sports have something, but boxing, you kind of compared other sports to boxing. Do you remember what it was?
Yeah.
What was it? Give me that line if you remember.
Do any of y'all remember the saying, you can play what? What's the saying, y'all? You can play basketball.
You can play any sport, but you can't play boxing.
Can't play boxing. I like that. I saw it, I read it, I was like, wow. Okay, so any other sport you can play, but boxing takes a level of seriousness. It's not playing because it's really an art.
Right.
Am I right?
Correct.
Y'all feel like it's an art?
Yeah.
You really got to know what you're doing and have your head in the game and focus to make sure that you can do what you need to do inside that ring.
Yeah, you can't even take a break.
Can't even take a break.
Inside the
Basically,
ring.
basketball, you can just tell your coach, I'm tired, sit down. In boxing, when you're in the ring, you gotta fight.
Wow. I was always told 2 minutes is a long time when you're fighting. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
That's if you're not conditioned. If you're conditioned, it's nothing.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Some people even fight 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Wow. So let's talk about some records and things we got going on here. 'Cause I know we got some undefeated champions here, some people who got fights coming up. Tell us a little bit about what's going on, what y'all got coming up.
We have the JOs coming up, the Junior Olympics.
Okay, tell me a little more about the Junior Olympics.
Junior Olympics is where you fight state championships, regionals, and then after the regionals, you move on to the nationals. Me and Hoops did it twice in the silver gloves.
Okay. So you said y'all won silver gloves?
We made it to the national.
Okay, all right. All right, cool. Now, so this will be your 3rd year doing the Junior Olympics?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. Anybody else?
I see that the Junior Olympics, you can have the chance to get on a plane, free ticket, but that's only if you beat the regionals.
Okay. Now, Candace, right?
Yes.
Candace, aka Hard Hitter, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Candace, you got a fight coming up.
Yeah, me and John.
Okay, so you and Ayana gonna be fighting. Where y'all fighting at?
Washington, D.C.
Okay. All right, y'all excited about that?
Yes.
Who's gonna get the victory there?
Both of us.
Okay, all right, I like that. I like that. Y'all rehearsed that. I tell you. That's good. That's good. And both of y'all are undefeated, and even after the fight, you'll both still be undefeated, right?
No, I'm not. I got one loss.
You do have one loss. Okay.
I had a loss because I got injured the night before the fight. I fractured my hand the night for the fight, but I told my father, I said, I ain't trained for nothing, but I'm still gonna fight. But my hand was hurting, so
Wow.
I got into loss because I couldn't hit. I wanted to.
Wow, that's dedication, man. All right, that's good, that's good. Now, let me ask y'all this. Y'all being young people, and I'm sure y'all in school, what grades do we have here? What different grades? Musa, what grade you in? Fourth grade, all right. What grades?
7.
Seventh grade, eighth grade,
10.
10th grade,
6.
sixth grade. Now, you all practice fighting. Y'all, you have a hobby and an art and a sport of boxing. Now, how is it when you're in school when someone picks on you? Are you quick to fight? Are you trying to handle it in a different way? Like, do you feel like, oh, because I know I can fight, I'm gonna go ahead and beat this person up? Like, how does it go when you're in school and somebody's trying to challenge?
With me, I sit back and I like to observe everybody.
Okay.
Like I learned how to sit back and observe everybody and choose who I want to be around.
Okay.
But if it gets to the point where somebody's trying to mess with me, I have a lot of patience, and that's because of my brother and sisters.
Right.
And learning how to communicate and handle them. But if somebody's with me, it takes a lot of patience for me to deal with that person. And if it leads up to where I have to defend myself, I will.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah. I don't really like to fight outside of boxing because you don't get nothing out of it. Like boxing is fun, you know it's fun, you earn stuff. But I'm fighting on the street, you don't really get nothing out of it. But I beat somebody up for Facebook or Twitter or something. I got a couple likes, a couple followers. That don't really mean that I want somebody to follow me when I'm doing something big. Like I can fight and make money. I don't want to fight for fun just to get some people, just to be having extra friends. When they ain't going, if something had go down, they ain't going to fight with me. So in the ring, I fight for myself, stand up for myself.
Wow. That's good. Anybody else? Anybody find themselves being picked on because your friends know you fight? They try to push you to want to fight them or box them or shadow box them?
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes. How does that play out?
No, we don't really do that sometimes. Like I tell them I box, and then you know the people from China and all that stuff, they be like, man, I can beat you up, man, you can't fight and all that stuff. So I just tell them I can fight.
Okay.
That's all.
In school, when I tell them that I box, they don't say a word to me. They don't even mess with me.
Oh wow, okay. So they like, oh, he boxed. I don't want to have nothing to do. I don't want to have nothing to do with him. All right, so they leave you alone. What about you, Moses?
I told them I box because I did box, and once somebody said I'll bully you, and somebody came up and said, "Who's a box?" Like somebody. Yeah, they didn't.
Oh, so your friends, once your friends tell them that you box, then the bully will leave you alone. They back up off of it. Okay, all right, that's cool. That's cool. It's exciting to see, and it's refreshing. I'm glad y'all was able to come out. It's refreshing to see you guys as young people take on a sport and an art that not only allows you to have an activity, but it also allows you to be in shape. Because we got some out of shape young people, you know, because everybody's sitting around playing video games and texting and on social media, they're not getting a chance to get out there and be active. But you guys are involved in a sport and an art that's keeping you active. And it seems as if you all have your minds right to the point where you're focused, you know, to the point where you're not out there trying to, like they call it, be thugs or hoodlums or any other thing they try to call us or the media try to portray us to be. And that's why I was glad y'all was able to come on the show, because it's good that people get a chance to see young African Americans, you know, outside of throwing rocks on camera, you know, outside of doing all the negative things that the media sometimes portray black African Americans to be, you know. And for you, Coach Robinson, the thing that I really admire about what you're doing is that you realize that it starts in the home, you know. Raising the kids, it starts in the home, and that's what you did. You didn't take your boxing experience and go out to the gym and say, I'm gonna train a bunch of young people. You said, I'm gonna start at home. You started with your own kids, and then from there, your team that you built at home y'all said y'all gonna go take it to the gym and make this like a mentoring opportunity, an outreach opportunity, and now y'all able to. So are any of you other young people, are y'all training other people as well at the gym? Do y'all do any training?
We're going to be doing that soon.
Okay, all right. So do y'all have outside people in the community coming to y'all looking for?
I have a couple of little mentees coming over the weekends.
Okay.
I had two parents, two females, bringing their sons to me every Sunday.
Wow.
And sometimes, you know, I will just let them train with my young one, Musa, and sometimes I let them train with Bahami. I wanted to also say Ibrahim made the honor roll twice so far.
Okay, great. Congratulations.
So it ain't just about boxing. You know, we are very keen on good grades.
Okay.
And my wife, who's I've been married for 15 years, who's going on 16 years now. She's very dedicated also in terms of making sure that they're home. I can't do this all by myself. You know, my wife is also a sole supporter.
That's great.
You know, I have my Uncle Philip. I have my cousin, his son, and I have a whole bunch of other supporters, you know, helping me, backing us up because, like you said, it starts at home. You know,
Right.
and they see the good work that I do and that they're doing, so we are able to go out and live, you know, and bring other people, other children, as far as who don't have this opportunity
Right.
to get on board.
That's great. Now, how is it when it comes to discipline in the household? You know, when I was growing up, you know, I got plenty of beatings, you know. And I don't know if y'all have beatings in your house or if y'all throw on the gloves. And I don't know if you say, coach, you know, put your gloves on. Oh, you got bad grades in school? Put your gloves on, go downstairs and beat me in the basement. Like, how does discipline take place in the house?
I mean, you know, back in the earlier days when they were young, they used to get beatings, you know, but, you know, they don't get beatings anymore. They get punishments.
Okay.
But when it comes to rivalries, I let them two go at it. You know, I let sometimes, there's a video actually floating around. It became viral now with them two going at it.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a regulated boxing event, you know, downstairs, where I was telling them it's just the discipline, no hit shots.
Okay.
All they did was hit shots. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But, you know, the discipline, it varies. They like to play games. Man, my wife, when they do something wrong or whatever, we just restrict them from playing games. Because that's their main thing. Games. As soon as I say, all right, it's time to go try. I get the attitude, get the stomping.
Right.
It's the same over that children does. It's the same attitude.
Right. That's good. So, would y'all rather do a different sport, or has boxing been so much of an exciting art and sport that you say, you know what, I actually love it and it wouldn't change it for the world? Like, how do y'all feel about boxing?
I would stay in boxing.
You would definitely stay in boxing. All right. What about you, Sugar Ray?
I was saying boxing because I heard that when you turn pro, you make a lot of money. You know what I mean?
So you want to make a lot of money? You want to be like a little Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
all right.
so I can make stuff easier for my family, my parents.
Wow. Okay. Anyone else?
Well, I play a lot of sports. I do basketball. I used to play lacrosse, football, wrestling. I used to do a couple different sports. So really, I do more than just boxing, but I like boxing. I mean, I like all sports. I love all sports. So I really wouldn't give up one for one sport.
Okay.
I play them all. I play basketball, boxing. Much is bad right now.
Okay. All right. What about you, hard hitter?
I was thinking about going to the Olympics, the 2020 Olympics, and then after that, if most definitely win that.
Okay.
After
All right.
that, I was going to find something else different to do.
Okay. All right. What about you, Sarah?
Well, I don't want to be a pro boxer because we don't have a helmet on.
Okay. So what you want to do?
Like soccer.
Soccer. Okay. All right. You playing that now? No, but you want to?
Plus, I need to win the nationals.
Okay. So once you win the nationals, then you say you're gonna start playing soccer. That'll be the
Yeah.
treat to yourself.
It's soccer and boxing.
Okay, that's great. So you're gonna be an athlete. That's good. I mean, once you're an athlete, you know, most athletes like to play different sports. So I mean, it's definitely great. Now, what are some of the things you would, or some of the advice you would give to some peers your age that's out here doing things that you know shouldn't be done? What's some advice you would give them, knowing that you have a dad at home that's helping you guys stay on track and stay focused? What's some of the advice you would give to some of your peers who may watch this video, or if you had the opportunity to talk to them, what kind of advice would you give them based on what you've been taught?
I've seen, like, I watch the news sometimes with my grandmother,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen a lot going out here in Baltimore. I know it's hard, but the streets is not the safe place to be at. And there's so many kids our age, especially kids that I know. Like last year, 3 of my friends died because of the streets.
Wow.
There's so many other things that you can do. If you really, really have a talent in something, and if you like doing it, go do it and get your mind off of drugs and guns and everything that will get you into trouble, because life is too short to be doing something that you're not supposed to be doing. And nowadays, the police, I don't even think they be helping us anymore. They take it out of proportion.
Wow.
So I would say find a safe thing besides the streets.
Wow.
I would say don't be in the streets, don't be in no clubs, no bad club, don't be in a game where they all outside doing stuff, smoking, doing drugs, you know.
Okay. What'd you say, Sugar Ray? What would you say?
I would say don't break the law. Like, don't sell drugs, or you already know what's gonna happen. All you're gonna do is go to jail.
Mm-hmm.
I say find yourself, because you gotta really find yourself what you want to do. Because I know people that do all that, steal cars, do drugs, and all that types of stuff. But it's about finding yourself and what you want to do with yourself. It might not be as smart. You might want to read, but don't want nobody to know you reading. You gotta find you and not care about who says you got something to say about it. Because if you want to be a reader instead of football player, ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody think, oh boy, don't play football or sport, you might be gay. That's not what you do.
Right.
Just find you and don't let nobody tell you you can't do it because of what you are and who you is.
That's great. That's great advice. That's great advice. What would you say?
I would say that people don't go to banks or nothing.
Okay.
Have a gun, having a gun, kill more people. Like anytime you go to a store, don't have no guns or nothing. Just be a normal person.
That's good. That's great. You laughing at, Sugar Ray? Laughing at Boosie? Said don't hide no gun. Don't go to no bank. Don't hide no gun. Don't rob nobody. Boosie he's so innocent about it too, man. He just like, you're a cool dude, move something like that. So Coach Robinson, what is your plan? What is the end goal? What do you plan, or what do you hope that G Up Nation takes you? What's the end goal for G Up Nation?
The end goal for G Up Nation is to leave a legacy. That's what we fight for, a legacy. I had the opportunity to be raised without a father, and I know what it's like. And I vowed to myself, to the Most High, to my family, that I will do all what it takes to, once I'm gone, the name will live on, and my actions will live on.
Right.
And G Up Nation, basically, for me, I want to leave it where they will be able to inherit a name, a legacy, a movement. And it's going to be something in which other people, other children will be able to benefit from mentoring, from going into from being able to build community gardens, from going into the schools and helping other little children that don't have fathers. They become mentors to them, showing them boxing, opening up a boxing gym eventually, and just being out here just active, organizing, you know what I'm saying? Anything helping the elderly. I'll show you something, just to let the community see that we're not just boxers, we care.
Right.
And so if I can leave something in which my children and other children, and my children and children's children and other people's children can benefit from, I did my part.
Right. That's great. Now, do you open it up as of right now? Do you have like, is there like an enrollment fee, or like if someone wanted to be a part of G Nation and start coming to Upton and training with you guys, is there like a cost associated with that? Is there a registration fee, whatever?
When the foundation itself of G Up Nation is through me. Where my boys train and where, you know, like Ayana train, they all train at Upton. But the foundation is with me, so if anybody wanted to join G Up Nation, all they gotta do is just get in contact with me. You know, we can establish some type of arrangement. You know, it's not expensive. And, you know, I'll take time out to train that child. You know, let them train with my boys, let them train with, they have a daughter, I let them train with Candace, let them train with Ayana. You know, we be running it. Boxing ain't just about boxing, it's about conditioning. So we do a lot of running, they do a lot of strength and conditioning. You know, looking at videos sometimes, being able to articulate, okay, this is what, you know, Sugar Ray, you know, learn the difference between different movements and stuff like that, learning how to defend themselves. So there's a variety of things that we, you know, that boxing can offer, and they can learn from us. You know, just hanging out and go to the movies. You know, we hang out to the movies, we go camping.
Okay.
I mean, we do a lot of things.
So how often do y'all actually practice boxing? Like how often? Is it like once a week, twice a week? Is it every day y'all have routines?
Every other day they train.
Every other day?
Yeah, it's either they train it in the gym at Upton or they train it downstairs in the basement.
Okay. And this conditioning, the conditioning takes place every day though?
Not every day, because sometimes I gotta let them be children. Sometimes they just want to be stuck in the video games.
Okay.
And I don't want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want them to get burned out in 2 years where I'm done. I don't want to box them.
Right.
So I gotta stay balanced. You know, and sometimes I'll be like, all right, you know, come on, it's you know, I see the attitudes, I see the, you know, I don't feel like it. All right, I just don't even. Ibrahim, how often? Sometimes I get y'all breaks, right?
Yeah.
I give them their breaks, you know what I'm saying? Because I have to stay balanced. Even though I'll be wanting to train them and want them to train, I know I have to give a balance to them because I don't want to burn them out.
Right. Now, do they ever challenge you, want to get in the ring and spar with you?
Oh no.
No?
Nah,
No.
no. That's a no.
You don't even let him, huh?
No, man, he done got big, just as big as me. And I told him I still knock his butt out.
That's good. Now, do y'all find this being like a stress reliever? You ever come home mad about something and you just want to go downstairs and hit the bag, or get to the gym and hit the bag? You ever feel like when you're mad, you're just like, man, I can't wait to go home and hit the bag? Anybody ever felt like that? You ever put your teacher face on the bag and you be like, man, I'm about to go home? You ever imagine stuff like that? No?
When I had to fight someone, he was a difficult person. So I put his face on the bag and I was hitting as hard as I could and telling myself that I can beat him.
You just imagine it was him. He was like, man, I'm about to hit this dude, I'm about to knock him out. Anybody else? You ever felt like that? Yeah. Is it like a stress reliever? You just like feel like, you know, just relieve stress, you feel better after you're done?
Sometimes, but other times I like excluding myself from people and just getting myself together.
Okay.
I like doing that more than just going in the bag and hitting.
Gotcha.
Because I like to think about what's making me upset and how can I fix it. Oh, I'm like Muhammad. I'm gonna push his face. I want to think about you. I'm gonna beat you up. Like I got a principal. He make me mad. I know as my principal, he is a grown up at the end of the day. So since he's grown, I put his face on that
Put his
bag.
face on the bag.
I imagine that someone that bag, and I be
Okay.
trying to knock him out.
All right. Knock the bag down. Hey, see, it's good to be honest sometimes. You know, just gotta be honest with yourself. It's all right to be upset. That's the thing people don't get. Like sometimes everybody get upset. Adults, children, everybody deal with stress and frustration and stuff like that. You gotta have something that becomes a stress reliever, because I believe that if you don't have something that relieves stress, you start to try things that relieve stress, you know. And that's why we have young people that resort to drinking or resort to smoking, because they're looking for ways to channel the anger and the frustration and the bitterness and the hurt that's inside, you know. how to get their mind off of that type of thing. So if you feel like, you know, for y'all who are fortunate enough to have a dad in the house, and you have some young people who don't have dads in the house, you know, and they may seem like they're okay when you see them in school, or you see them in the neighborhood, but you never know how they feel when they go home. You know, you don't know the hurt or the bitterness that they feel because they may be jealous because you have your dad to teach you boxing, they don't have a dad to teach them boxing, or to teach them how to even tie a shoe, you know, or to teach them how to iron clothes, you know. So you guys are very fortunate, and again, Coach Robinson, man, awesome job you're doing, and I look forward to where G Up Nation is going. I look forward to the videos y'all post, the information y'all post on Facebook and stuff like that. I even watched y'all video yesterday, y'all on the computer or doing something, showing abs, and you know, everybody was competing to get in front of the camera. It was some funny stuff, man. I mean, these little guys got abs. I mean, they got abs. I'm talking about like a grown man, Bruce Lee type abs. I was like, I ain't know little kids could have abs, you know. So that's great, man. I got to get me some abs and get in shape. So y'all got to give me some advice on. So what can I do? Give me some conditioning pointers and advice. What can I do? Give me some of your routine exercises. What do y'all do?
There's sit-ups. Like more of the body work. If you want abs, there's like sit-ups, crunches. I don't know what these are called. It's still some form of crunch. And then like you have somebody, like you can tighten up your stomach and have somebody just go all out on your stomach.
Okay.
That's what you do too.
All right. He couldn't wait to get the mic. He's like, ooh, I got one. Go ahead, Shinra.
Sometimes B and my brothers and sisters does 1,000 crunches every day. That's why we got these abs.
Wow. 1,000 crunches every day. And you do them straight at one time?
Yeah.
Wow. All y'all do that? 1,000 crunches?
Oh, I ain't gonna say that. I don't do no thousand.
No, I don't do no
I might
thousand.
do I might do 500, but I don't do no thousand. I'm not gonna lie. I don't do no thousand.
Okay. What about y'all?
We do 1,000 at the gym. Back in the day, we used to have a coach named Coach Mac. When we was done training, like done with the boxing and all that stuff, he said, don't forget to do your crunches. So we grabbed a mat, and he said, we asked him, how much do we need to do? 1,000.
Wow. What about you, Moose? Give me some advice, man.
Same thing like him, do 1,000. Like, I didn't feel like doing 1,000, so I did 500.
Then 500, you didn't feel like you said, no, I'm not doing 1,000. Y'all not getting that out of me today. I like that, man. He really has the name that fits him, the Quiet Storm. Like, you're really the Quiet Storm, man. I appreciate that. Yeah. So as we wrap up, Coach, or if one of y'all want to give the information, tell people how they can reach you. I know I'm friends with you on Facebook, and I follow the page. How can people reach you if they want to contact you and get more information about training or boxing or anything like that?
We are located on Facebook, G Up Nation Squad on Facebook. We are located on Twitter, G Up Nation. We are located on Instagram, G Up Nation, and YouTube, G Up Nation TV. We have a G Up Nation GoFundMe page. Because, you know, tournaments and stuff cost money. Right. It's expensive to travel. Right. It's expensive to get hotels, food, and they work hard every single day. And I can't do it all by myself. Right. I mean, I have a supporting team, but we need help. So, you know, if anybody want to reach out to us, see what we really do, just come to Facebook, come to Instagram, come to any of our social media networks, and just check us out.
All right, great. Now give us some information on the fight. If people want to catch the fight, is it open to the public? Can anybody come to DC and watch the fight?
Yes, anybody can come if you want, but I mean, it might cost, it's not probably because it's in DC. Last fight I went to DC, it cost $20.
Yeah, it's still 20.
So it's gonna be like $20 to get in.
Okay, all right, and where is it at in DC?
Rose Cross.
Rose Cross.
It's a racetrack, Racecross Racetrack.
Okay.
It's out in Oxon. I'm not sure, but people familiar with DC area. It's at the Racecross Racetrack. this Friday at 6 p.m.
The doors open at 6 p.m. and the first bell starts at 7.
Okay, all right, cool. And now, is the information on the page as well?
Yeah, everything is on the page as far as the fight that's coming up this Friday. The Junior Olympics for us starts April the 23rd at Upton.
Okay.
This is our first tournament that we are holding for the state.
Wow.
So y'all can, anybody want to come and see our boys, see Candace, see Ayana fight, it's going to be in Baltimore at Upton Boxing Gym.
Okay, now when is that?
April the 23rd.
April 23rd. All right, that's great.
Oh yeah, for anybody, any fans, we got G Up Nation t-shirts and hats and,
Hats, yep.
and hoodies. The t-shirts 25, the hoodies 40, and the hats 25, right?
The hoodies are 45, the shirts are 20, yeah, and the hats are 25.
Okay. Now, how can they get those? On social media as well?
All they gotta do is contact me, and we have a PayPal account. They can pay GUpNation 2016 at gmail.com. Send us the order what they want, hat, small, whatever, sizes, and we'll ship them right to you, 7 business days.
Okay, great. All right, anything else anybody want to add, take away before we close out?
We don't have abs just to show off our abs. Like when you in the ring, if you get hit, punched in the stomach, you be like, man, I eat that, man. That ain't feel me.
All right, that's what's up.
Every day, almost at home, Ibrahim picks with me, and sometimes if I do something that he don't like, he'll punch me in my stomach. And most of the times, I eat him up. He said,
All right,
and sometimes I do the same thing to Musa.
The quiet storm, you better leave him alone, they're gonna get you. You know he is gonna get bigger. You know that, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna get bigger. All right. So as we close, y'all, I want to just thank everybody for coming out. Another talk show, 1010 Baltimore here with G Up Nation. Again, Coach Robinson and his wife are investing major time in their own household. And that's one of the biggest things because we talk about community awareness. We talk about some of the things that go on in the community that's positive. And one of the things we like to do is let people know that if you want to reach young people in this day and time, you have to start in the household. And that's what Coach Robinson and his wife did. They started in the household and they're teaching their young people how to channel their energy, you know, how to be disciplined, how to exercise, all these things. And it's great, and I commend you and your wife in her absence, let her know. And your uncle, thank you for your support with G Up Nation. And thank everybody for coming out. Again, make sure you look up G Up Nation on all their social media platforms, YouTube, G Up Nation TV, Facebook, Instagram. Just look them up, G Up Nation. They're doing some great things. And I thank you all again for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.